Sprouts Kids channel. Please like, share, and subscribe my channel.
King Midas was rich, super rich. I mean, this guy had more gold than a dragon's hoard. He lived in a giant palace with shiny floors and walls made of gold. Even his furniture was made of gold.
He loved gold more than anything.
Midas had a daughter. Her name was Aurelia. She was a real sweetheart.
She loved to play in the palace gardens. She would much rather have a daisy chain than a gold crown.
Midas loved his daughter very much. She was more precious than all the gold in the world. One day a strange man came to the palace. His name was Silenus. He was a friend of Dionysus, the god of wine and revelry. Silenus was tired and lost.
Midas welcomed him kindly, offering him food and a place to rest.
Dionysus was very happy that Midas had helped his friend. He wanted to reward the king.
Midas, I'm grateful for your kindness. I will grant you one wish, anything you want.
I want everything I touch to turn to gold. But Midas was sure. He wanted the golden touch. S2, Dionysus was surprised. He warned Midas to think carefully.
So Dionysus granted Midas his wish. Midas ran around his palace. He touched everything he could find. He touched a chair, a table, a statue. All of them turned into gold. He was so happy. He laughed and danced around his golden treasures.
Aurelia was excited to see her father so happy. She ran to him. She wanted to show him the beautiful butterfly she had caught in the garden.
But as soon as Midas hugged his daughter, something terrible happened. Aurelia turned into a golden statue.
Midas was horrified. He couldn't believe what he had done. The golden touch wasn't a gift. It was a curse. He had turned his precious daughter into gold. All the gold in the world couldn't replace his little girl.
Midas felt a deep sorrow, heavier than any gold. Midas was desperate. He knew only Dionysus could help him. He called out to the god, begging him to take away the golden touch. S1. Aurelia, he cried, I'm so sorry. I was foolish and greedy. I didn't realize what truly mattered. Please forgive me. Narrator, Midas couldn't eat. He couldn't sleep. Everything he touched turned into gold. His food, his clothes, even his bed. He was trapped in a golden prison of his own making. He realized his greed had taken away everything he loved.
Please, Dionysus, I made a terrible mistake. Take away this curse. I don't want gold anymore. I just want my daughter back.
Dionysus heard Midas's pleas. He saw the genuine remorse in the king's heart.
Midas, you have learned a valuable lesson. True wealth is not measured in gold, but in the love and happiness we share with others.
Dionysus told Midas to wash himself in the river Pactolus.
The river will wash away the golden touch. It will also wash away your greed.
Midas ran to the river. He jumped in and let the water wash over him. He hoped it wasn't too late. When Midas came out of the river, he felt different, lighter somehow. He rushed back to the garden. To his relief, Aurelia was no longer a golden statue. She was alive. Midas hugged his daughter tightly, never wanting to let her go. Midas had learned his lesson. He realized that love and family were far more valuable than all the gold in the world.
I no longer care about being the richest man alive. I just want to be a good father and a wise king.
He started to appreciate the simple things in life. The laughter of his daughter, the beauty of the garden, the warmth of the sun. He used his wealth to help his people, building schools and hospitals. He shared his riches with those in need.
Dad, you're the best king ever.
Midas's story became a legend. It reminded people that true happiness comes from love, kindness, and sharing. It taught them that greed can lead to terrible consequences. But most importantly, it showed that even a king can learn from his mistakes and change for the better.